What's up, everyone? It's your boy Sergeant Peeps coming back at you with another episode. It's playoff, baby. Red October. Major League Baseball is heating up, and we're in the divisional round. So let's dive into some incredible matchup with the top teams left in this mix. All right, we're gonna start off with we got an amazing series lined up for today. The Kansas City Royals facing off against the New York Yankees, the big bad bombers and the top of the region. And the Detroit Tigers take on the Cleveland Guardians. San Diego Padres, who I mean the hottest team right now, I think. They going off against the LA Dodgers. And my favorite team, the best, Philadelphia Phillies going up against them New York Mets. All right, wild card week was intense, but now we getting down to the nitty gritty. Now I think that playoffs, my I think the playoffs started in that doubleheader with Atlanta and New York Mets because that first game was back and forth toward the last three endings, and New York Mets won that first game that put them in the playoffs, and Atlanta had to win that last playoff game in order to win, and they pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, Arizona would have got in, but they ended up pulling it off, and they both went on to the wild card round in which Atlanta went home losing, and the San Diego Padres ended up sweeping Milwaukee Brewers. Not sweeping them, but they won 2 games to 1. Um, so now we got a hell of a matchup in this Saturday. And right now, I will go ahead and tell you why I'm making this video kind of late. But the Cleveland playing against Detroit right now, and Cleveland was up 5-0 last I seen it. And that kind of affects it's not going to affect my pick. The Yankees are coming in hot with two big bats, Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. And plus, they get Garrett Cole back from pitching, and he's healthy now. So that might can be big. They're gonna be big for the Yankees. Now, the pitching looks strong, but do they have enough depth in that bullpen and behind those two starters to make it through this series? Now, the Royals, on the other hand, they got Bobby Witt Jr., who has been a force all season. You know, his energy and his talent can be the spark that helped Kansas City surprise the Yankees. I'm gonna go on record. I'm picking the Yankees to beat Kansas City. Now, Bobby Witt or not, you know what I'm saying? I think the Yankees offense gonna be too much for them. That's just me. So let's go over this next American League series: Detroit Tigers versus the Cleveland Guardians. Now, like I said, as of filming this, the Cleveland Guardians is up 5-0. In this, I don't know what the final score was. It's probably over by now. Um, but I will say the Tigers have shown resilience all year. And I ain't gonna say all year. At the second half of the year, and the pitching rotation is underrated, which it is. Cleveland, however, has been solid all year, pitching everything, and they got clutch hitting up there too, and dependable bullpen, which is it ain't the top notch in the major leagues. I still think Philly got that, but we'll see. And can the Tigers pull it off? Like I said, they are the hot team right now coming into this playoffs. Besides San Diego, and me personally, I would say yes. I look for, even though they probably gonna be down 1-0, which I don't know, they might have came back, I don't know. But I'm still picking them to beat Cleveland because Detroit, like I said, they was the hottest team. And I didn't expect them to clinch a playoff berth, but they end up doing that. And I just don't believe in Cleveland, even though they got good pitching and batting. But I'm gonna go with Detroit this series, and we'll see. We'll see. We definitely will see. So now let's go into this next National League series. The Padres versus LA Dodgers. The Padres are the most dangerous team left in the playoffs, hands down. I think so. And they got a lineup that can, they got a lineup that can go against any pitching in the National League. Um, but let's not forget that the Dodgers, with their big bats, Otani, Freddie, Mika Betts, Martinez, they got some bats over there, man. And they pitching, on the other hand, I think they got the worst pitching left in this playoffs. And if they were to fix that pitching, I think they would probably, my pick, probably go to the World Series. But Tony's not pitching. All he doing is DH. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he probably going to be the National League MVP, and it's not even close. He probably going to be that. A DH. So Oh. I'm just gonna go with the Dodgers in this series. I think the Dodgers will beat no. They're going against what the freak I just said. I'm sorry. I am going with the Padres. The Padres. I am going with the Padres. They got a lineup that can, like I was saying, that can pretty much hurt anybody. And I just don't believe in the Dodgers pitching. That's I just went over. So we'll see. I'm gonna hold y'all. Hold me to that when it comes to San Diego. So now, my favorite matchup is gonna be my Phillies going against the New York Mets. If you a Phillies fan in Philly, you got tickets. You probably already at the game, but on going this year, do not sell your tickets to New York Mets fans, bro. We need that home field, you know. And I'm going with the Phillies. They got bombers in the lineup. They bats kind of cooling off, but I believe what I'm saying, we can do something with it. Even though the Mets, did you see how they won last year against the Brewers? Alonso, he was on a tear. That freaking home run in the ninth, whew, Lord have mercy. Um, like I was saying, the Phillies pitching is strong. The bullpen is solid. And the Mets, they do got talent. I give them that. But they got to come into Philly. And pretty much, they got, you can't go wrong when you got Wheeler starting off in this playoff. I think Wheeler going to get it done. And as soon as this recording over, I'm going to watch it. And I hope we pull off, this victory. I will say this, as far as baseball goes, as soon as they put in this wild card format, these lower seeds been balling. I think the lowest, if I'm not mistaken, the lower seeds have won all of them, except for the Braves in this wild card. So, if I'm not mistaken, but I need to check on that. But I'm pretty sure that happened. And I don't like that because the Phillies did it last year. They beat Atlanta in that first round. Or was it second round? But anyway, they beat Atlanta 2 years straight. 2 years ago, they went to the World Series. Last year, they should have went. They lost to Arizona. So, but anywho, let's move on. Now, um, heading to the playoffs. You want to know who's hot and who's cold? I want to say I'm gonna go with this. Like I said in the first part, San Diego's hot. Detroit is hot. Watch out for them. Phillies came in kind of cold. Matter of fact, they lost 3 of the 4 series 2 weeks ago against the Mets, and they playing the Mets right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will say, they all their best pitching wasn't in there. So I gotta go with Philly. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they bounce back and they just had a whole week off. Hopefully it don't do nothing to them. As you can see, Cleveland didn't do anything to them. They came out first inning, put up 5 runs. So we'll see. I definitely gonna check into that. But but anyway, but that's October for you, baby. You know, Um, you I During the regular season, people tend to not watch baseball. Unless it's regional play, if your favorite teams or whatever, because it's long, whatever. They actually scale down on the time it takes to play. But playoffs, I think if you're a fan, everybody watching playoff baseball right now. You know what I'm saying? They got all the stars. You got Judge still in it. You got Soto still in it. His teammate, Tani on the other side. Um, my favorite, Brett. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, you can't go wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's all. That's today's episode of On the Rock Sports Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment if you can. Let me know who your favorite team is and who gonna win the World Series, or matter of fact, who gonna win the Division Series. I just told you who all I got. Now let me know who you think will advance to the World Series, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Till next time. Peace.